Well, I tell you what else is going out on Twitter is a segment launched last week, Paw. And we're just putting it out to the pack as to whether they want a revisit of it, because it's going out on Twitter now as to what we thought last week.
Oh, no.
It was a single paw into a double paw into a triple paw.
It was well received around town.
Certainly Hutchie didn't enjoy it, especially.
No, he did. He was a big fan of it.
And-
You built this up too much, Jim.
And the family and the audience loved it, of course. So it's time on Triple M Footy for something we like to call paw.
That is
Paw.
poor.
Now, these are people who have people or things that have underwhelmed during the football week.
Yeah, and no, I didn't get much. I think the pack have just they got so obsessed with the plane and the fact that we're all getting ahead of ourselves. They haven't offered much, so Terry gets a paw.
Oh no, our man, the driver down here, Tez.
Terry does.
He'll be listening.
No, that's a bit unfair.
How does Terry get a paw?
Well, he actually gets an honourable mention.
I'm not having that.
All right, no, we can't give Terry a paw, but he was crook. He'd been in hospital last week, Tez, but he could have picked us up still. Come on.
Oh,
Tez.
come on, Tez.
No, that's not. He's all right. He's a champ. We love him. He knows he does. No, I gave a paw to the property steward.
At Carlton?
A single paw at Carlton. Yep. He bought the wrong shorts.
You can't do that.
Now, Duck, come on, mate. They're running around in their white shorts. They're happy. They're about 5 minutes before the game, and they're going, hey! Big bloke comes out on the thing and says, hey, come back here. We've got the wrong shorts. So Mark Murphy goes, hey, boys, I've got to change shorts. So off they trot.
Astounding.
Pull their shorts on and come back in like Brown's cows in the shorts. How do you do that?
They actually started all right. A lot of players have superstitions. So to run out in the wrong shorts and have to run down and get changed. And actually, an old mate of mine, LP Mimulus, I noticed him get out of the LP Mimulus.
LP.
LP.
Was it
used to
Elp's
be at the
fault?
Kangaroos, moved over to the Blues when Dennis Pagan went there. And I noticed him. He was the one that jumped out of the van with the shorts. So
they had to go and get some new shorts.
might be in a little
right?
bit of trouble.
Well,
They were the away team.
Pardon?
I always have a soft spot for the property stewards because they get treated
do I, mate.
pretty badly.
I
But
had
they
two
were
of
the away team last
I had
night.
two of the greatest property stewards in the history of the world at Melbourne. What do you mean they are? What's that matter?
White shorts.
got nothing
Traditionally
to do with
white
it.
Tell
Yeah,
you what
shorts.
but that doesn't matter
Doesn't
anymore.
matter.
Phil.
I know it does. I'm just trying to give the poor man a cop out.
They're all the same. I'll tell you what they
Or
would
a
have
chop
done.
out.
As soon as they took off the other ones, they would have grabbed those. They wouldn't have let those get out of their sight.
Property
They're very, very tight, the property
Don't worry
stewards.
about that.
They do not like giving away free shorts or socks.
Armed with Uzi and AK-47, so you can try and put them in your bag. But I'm going to take you off at the knees.
He gets a paw.
Hendo, God rest his soul, one of the greatest of all time. If you're one of Hendo, this is Alan Henderson, who was probably still when I got the Melbourne. If you're one of his boys and you had to be able to play, you got plenty of socks.
You had to be able to play.
If you weren't getting the job done, Jim, just the one.
Good luck.
That's for
Keep
training
washing them
and playing.
and playing.
Hendo,
Practice jumpers, just the
come
one.
up with a big hole in the bag. Hendo, come on. No, off you go. A double paw to Jeffy.
Yeah.
He just is at a stage in his career where he's just got to work out whether or not Jeffy Garlett this is, of course, whether he wants to stay and be a really, really good AFL player or whether he's going to wander off and, look back on his career and think perhaps it's not just about the fact that he flinched under that mark.
Twice.
A couple of times, but more about just the way he approaches it. And he's a bit selective and probably a little bit like Carlton. Selective passion, selective competitiveness. And there's no other way around this than the triple paw has to go. And this will be the last time I do this, I reckon.
Why?
It's not the path I like to go down. But the umpires from last night, the three senior umpires get a paw.
Yep.
And probably more so the two, rather than the bloke that bounced the ball, that went outside the circle by a good couple of metres, we'd reckon. He's still got his head down. He's trying to get his bounce right. It's the other two who are sitting there twiddling their thumbs. They don't have to look about who goes in the square. What are they doing?
I know.
They're looking at the game. They're going, oh, well, bad luck, mate. Whoever it was, bad luck, Johnny. Gets no recall. Come on, Johnny. No recall. Oh, shit, I better. Recall. Get it back. Start again. What were they doing, Damo? They let it go. The players stopped. Everyone stopped.
It's just mentality, though, now, isn't it? Let it go. And that's, I think, seeping into
And the reason,
all decisions.
The reason I'm happy to do this, because the other areas are, they're subjective, if you like. They're about, did he get him high, did he not, da-da-da. This is not subjective. This is like the fullback kicking. You either put your toe over that line or you don't. And when you do, it comes back. The ball went... it is incomprehensible how that didn't happen.
And
so, poor.
they get a triple paw, and of course Patrick Keane, very nice of him to do it and good of him to do it, straight on air afterwards saying, well, that was just a blatant error, and the umpires are prepared to concede that. Well, that's not helping Mick.
No.
His team had just lost by less than a kick.
No, that's right. So
it was just all laid out of there, and it was one kick inside 50 and a goal to Geelong. So Mick's sitting there going, well, yeah, it's a mistake, but we're 4 points down.
That's right. So you've got to keep a list of the poor recipients. So that's Beverly O'Connor and the 3 umpires so far.
Embryonic stages. As we get... now the umpires are getting involved in this one, so we might take our final break, and then we're going to get involved in a real big preview of today's game.